You should have seen them. They were everywhere. Class projects, finals, study guides, homework. I couldn't do it. They got me. They got me good. But I came back fighting, and it's all over. Summer has officially begun. I'm back. I'm better than ever. Yeah, I had to prioritize. If I kept editing the videos, I would have had to decrease my study time, and I really needed all the time I could get because staining was hot and heavy. Clients were coming in, and between handling that and studying and making videos, I probably wouldn't have done quite as well on finals, so I'm sorry. But everything's fine now, and I'm back. To bring you up to speed, it was really just a whole lot of this. And a little bit of this. And some of this. I don't want to study for finals all the live long day. And then I started today with a 7 a.m. workout, which was a lot of fun.
When they hear the sound of the drum, they'll be saying, oh Lord, here they come. Yeah, here we come. Here we come.
So now on to the topic of this video, which is this. There are things on top of things, on top of things, next to things, with more things. When moving out but still having your home at your parents' house, you need to buy like 2 of everything. So now I just have too much. And then with starting a new business in Iowa City, I have things with that and over there. So I need somewhere to work. This is just not gonna cut it. I can't have my desk this cluttered, and I feel so confined, and I can't have bags of sugar and flour on my floor with bags and things and all that. So I had an idea. We have this corner of the basement, and there's not really a lot here. There's just a whole lot of room for activities. And I asked my mom if I could kind of rearrange it and put a couple tables down and make it like a workspace, studio area thing. And she said yes. So it's obviously not much. This is nothing like Casey Neistat's 368. But I announced this series before he did. So I don't want to hear anybody say I'm copying him with the whole project thing. I announced mine first. So he's obviously copying me. Anyway, I do have a vision or like an idea of what I want this to look like. And it shouldn't take too long. This is not going to be a huge project. But I already went to Walmart and Menards and got some supplies. And I have like 3 hours to kill right now. So I'm going to do all this right now.
What follows is a brief construction montage.
The best piece of advice I have for someone trying to succeed in the film industry or any creative space is if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're doing it wrong.
One of the best to ever do it.
This is gonna be a tough one. It's gonna go up there, but I don't know how I'm gonna get it up there or how I'm gonna fasten it.
We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
You wanna see the unfinished product? You do? Let's go. In 3, 2. We got the poster up, kind of elevated out, but that's okay. L-shaped folding tables. We got the posters up. This table is for gear, so I can have my camera stuff, put my drone there and a few other things so I can grab it and go, instead of like moving other things to get to it and then I can take it out and it's just a whole thing. Tiny bit of stuff back there. Computer, fan for the computer, and the mouse. This is gonna be way nicer for working because it's more space. It's cooler down here than up in my room, which is good for my computer because it overheats when I edit. And I think it's gonna be a much more productive space. I'm super excited about it. It's gonna change throughout the summer as I can make little improvements, but it's a good start. I like it. So I started making a pre-lunch snack here and I was just grabbing the ketchup to put on it and then I realized that was close. Anyway, back on track. All right, time for the first order of business in the new office. So I collected interest for stainers for McCormick Sting Services for about 2 to 3 weeks, or actually longer. But I have a team of about 8 or 9 people right now. And I think that's pretty much where I'm going to keep it. I'm pretty happy with who I have so far. I mean, as of now. And the next step is I need to get to know them a little bit better. Because all I have right now is their application and just say, hey, I'm interested in staining. Cool. All right, I'll talk to you later. And now's the later. So I have this little sheet here, kind of stuff I'm looking for. I try to keep my team around like high school, college age. It keeps us all young and personable, and people seem to like seeing the younger kids really get to work. So I'm about to have my first call with someone on my team at 3 o'clock. It's 2:59. So I'm gonna set the camera down. Let's do this. I always get so nervous doing stuff like this. I don't know why. It's not even that big of a deal. I'm so excited, but I'm nervous.
Hello?
Hey,
Oh, yeah, it is. Hi.
bye.
Bye.
I think it went okay. I try not to stick to like asking straight out the paper. It was pretty conversational. I think it went okay. Yeah, that's 1 down, 6 or 7 to go. That guy's gonna be in down in Iowa City, which is an hour or half an hour south of here, where I went to college, where I'm going to college. So I've had a thought, because I have another friend that's gonna be down there too that's interested in staining. So that might be a good way for me to start advertising more in Iowa City a little bit and try to get down there a little bit more instead of being on Cedar Rapids. Because I could teach one guy how to quote down there. That just leaves power washing, so we'll see. Decisions. Now it's 3:10. I'm quoting a deck in 1 hour, so I'm gonna fill the time until then, and I'll see you there. I kind of forgot to film in the deck. It's 2 low decks, so it's super easy to work on. And it has iron railings, which are usually a pain because I need to tape them off because you can't remove them. Not all of them anyway. But he actually made his deck specifically to make it easy to stain, which is amazing. So that deck I'm going to use to help train people on. It's low deck, no ladders, and he has 2 almost identical, like next to each other in the back. So it should be really good for training people because I can work on teaching them not to get stain on the siding, as well as brush strokes and everything. So should be a good deck to train on. Yep, that's the word. What do I have to do next? Okay, next up I have one more deck to quote today, which is back near my neighborhood. So let's go. Alright, I'm just parked down the street. I'm here about 10 minutes early, so I'm just going to chill a little bit. So now sounds like a great time to address quoting decks this year and jobs and whatnot. I'm really glad I've decided to make the push to hire outside my close friend group this year. Partially because I need to, because we're all kind of scattered throughout the country and kind of the world this year. But also because I really need more people. I've never had this many calls come in for decks ever. And I just have such a crazy amount booked so far already this year, and I haven't said a word on any social media, like Facebook, haven't done any advertising whatsoever. So I'm definitely gonna need these guys. I'm really hoping it all works out. I know there's gonna be some speed bumps, and training them is gonna take a lot of time and cost a little bit of money, just because they're jobs I could do myself, but I'm gonna spend the time on them. But it's definitely gonna be worth it. It's just what you have to do. So I'm just itching to get these people trained so I can start cranking through these jobs a lot faster. Yeah, I just never thought I would have this much work to do. It's really good. It's what I've asked for. There's just so many jobs lined up, and it's going to be great. It's going to be an awesome summer. I just really need to get these guys going. I'm so excited. Okay, let's go quote the deck.
I knew you'd be.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Brendan.
How are you?
Good. How are you, bud?
All right, I just finished quoting the deck, and check this out. Her house is right over there, and I'm power washing and staining right there in 2 and 3 days. Right across the street. How interesting is that? I actually have a funny story about the decks I'm power washing and staining in 2 and 3 days, but I'll cover that when I'm actually doing it. All right, we're back home in the office. I need a cooler name for this place. This is not an office. But I just got a phone call from the first deck I quoted today saying he's going to have me do it, so that's really cool. And then the second deck I quoted, she said yes as well. It was just a normal 10 by 10. Everybody gets the same price, and they pretty much all say yes. So that's cool. I was also called I also called another guy on my team at 6, but he didn't answer. So there's that. Unless he has a good explanation, he probably won't be on the team this year, which is sad. But if you can't be ready, then you can't be on the team, obviously. That's kind of all I had planned for this video, though. Unless there's another day, this will probably be the end. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.